right, let's do it. We have to break down SoFi in this one and the overall stock market, which at this point, guys, we're a little bit all over the place. Let's just say that. And SoFi's down 0.75%. So we have to break down the charts, my thoughts, what I'm doing here, and most importantly, the earnings coming up for SoFi, which we still have a little bit of time, about 4 weeks until earnings, but I want to break down the estimates and what analysts are thinking about the stock right now. So guys, jam-packed video. Hit the like button. Do not forget to subscribe. We're on the road to 100,000 subs here on YouTube, and get your 30 stocks from Moomoo. You have less than a week to do it. Use that link down below or go to stocksurfest.com/Moomoo. Deposit at least $100. You get 5 stocks. Deposit at least $2,000, you get 25 more stocks, and your uninvested cash now will earn up to 8.1% APY. Guys, get on it. Again, use that link right down below or go to stocksurfest.com/Moomoo. And with that being said, guys, cheers. Let's dive into it. So, like I said, markets are all over the place today. Some green, some red, and we have SoFi down about 0.75% after it almost broke out of $14 this morning. You can see here we went from $13.50 in the pre-market, the start of the pre-market, and we uptrended, excuse me, all the way to about $13.80 by the time the market opened. Then we popped to $13.90 in the first 5-ish minutes of trading, and well, it's been downhill ever since. And at this point, you guys should not be surprised, considering, well, we covered on the 4-hour chart in my video yesterday how we're not fully breaking out yet, and we're actually at a big resistance spot. Big level of resistance right now on the stock. You guys can see, based on the channel that I just drew out, we're now at the top of this channel, and we're right under the 180 moving average on the 4-hour time frame, which, well, this has been resistance, and this channel in general has been resistance for a couple of months at this point. You can see that pretty clearly. So if this breaks, sure, SoFi could be a runner. We've seen it happen time and time again. We've seen momentum build up. If we take out 1375, 1450, it could really go, but we're not seeing that yet at this point, at the time that I'm making this video. So that is why I'm considering selling covered calls, not on my entire position, guys, but on some of it. We covered this in my video yesterday. We ran through the options chain, so make sure to go check out that video from yesterday. But I'm eyeing up the calls that expired 2-3 weeks away just before earnings, which are on the 28th, by the way, of April. I'm eyeing up those calls for a potential, for me to sell them, right? And, collect that premium, which it's not bad. The premium's not bad, and I think it might be worth it considering, the pattern that we've been in here. But the risk is, well, if we break out, it might start running. Momentum might start building up, but we're not doing it, not doing that yet. And I haven't really made that trade yet. I haven't sold the covered calls yet. I'm playing it a bit cautious right now. I kind of want to see how today plays out, to be honest, guys. And tomorrow, there's no rush, really, for me to do that trade. But we're eyeing it up. Alerts are set at $13.75 and $14 for the breakout. And honestly, if we do break out, I'm probably not going to sell those covered calls, at least for now. And of course, make sure to subscribe. We'll do more updates, and I'll keep you guys posted on what I end up doing. And check out the Patreon, by the way. I post all my moves in that Patreon portfolio on Patreon. That is linked down below. Shameless plug, guys, and it's cheap. It's pretty cheap to get in there. It's nothing crazy. So let me show you now the numbers behind SoFi. We haven't covered this in a little bit, since we've, sold off a bit here. So the market cap at this point in time is just a hair under $15 billion. You guys see right here, it's at $14.9 billion. The PE ratio is at 34. That's the trailing 12-month. And their beta obviously is high. I mean, the stock is way more volatile than the overall stock market. So the beta is at 1.8. We all know that is the case. And let me see what the forward PE is at these days. Let me pull this up and take a look. Yeah, it's a bit higher than the trailing 12-month. We're at a 43 forward PE, which is high, maybe low, depending on who you're talking to, right? SoFi's growth is pretty good, so that's not a huge problem, or not even a problem at all for me, to be honest. And full disclosure, I'm long SoFi. I'm in. I started buying it at $5, $6, $7, bought some more at about 10. I bought some recently, where we're at now. So I've been buying this stock all throughout the single digits to where we are now, quite frankly, right? So the PE is not, too crazy considering the growth and where I think SoFi is going over time. And if I pull up the analysis tab, let me show you guys this. This will show us the analysts, kind of where their heads at right now heading into earnings, and we'll see what the estimates are for EPS and revenue. So we can see right here, analyst recommendations as of March. We can see we have most of them saying it's a hold based on 19 analysts. You guys see it right here. We have 9 out of the 19 saying it's a hold. We have 4 out of the 19 saying it's a buy. I think one of them have it as a strong buy. So 5 buys, 9 holds out of the 19 ratings here. And 3 underperforms, and it looks like 2 sells. So for the most part, excuse me, guys, analysts are saying it's a buy or a hold as of now, which honestly I agree with. I would say it's more of a hold, at least for me, because quite frankly, I've bought a good amount of it over the last year and a half, so I'm just holding on to what I have right now in my long-term account. And in the trading account, that's a different story. I might consider playing the breakout with some call options even, maybe straight up shares. We have to wait for 14 to break, though, guys. We'll see. And the analyst price targets right now, we're pretty much at the consensus price target, or the average price target. It's $13.73 on Wall Street. $20 is the high, 5 is the low. Pretty low there at $5. $20 is the high. Not too bad. So we're right there. We're right there at the average price target. We're at $13.60 as of this video. And let me see this, the estimates. So based on 5 analysts, the average earnings per share estimate is 4 cents. The low is 3 cents for the upcoming quarter, right? And the high is 5 cents, with them doing 3 cents a year ago. So don't suspect any crazy pop in EPS. But when it comes to revenue on the flip side, take a look at this here. We have 8 analysts. Based on 8 analysts, the average revenue estimate is $740 million. The low is $725. The high is $750. And last year they did $580 million. So sales growth is projected at about 27.5%. Pretty good, man. Pretty good. And if they surprise to the upside on that, let's say revenue growth comes in at 30% or something, well, we could be going a lot higher, right? The stock, on any beat of revenue, guidance being raised especially, the stock could be going a lot higher. So I'm excited, man. I'm excited about SoFi. You guys know that. I've been excited about it for quite some time, and it's panned out. It's panned out, for me at least. I don't know where you guys were buying the stock initially, but I started making videos on this stock a while ago at this point, when it was in the single digits. And man, it's been quite the ride. It's been quite the ride, especially as of late, since we've been selling off. But it's still up a lot. I mean, if you look at where we were 6-8 months ago, we're still up well over 100% on the stock. Pretty insane. So what do you guys think overall? Let me know down below in the comments. We didn't have time to break down the indexes and this one, but we'll do it in the next video. So make sure to subscribe, run the likes up here on YouTube, and get your 30 stocks from Moomoo. Deposit at least $100, you get 5 stocks. Deposit at least $2,000, you get 25 more stocks, and your uninvested cash now will earn up to 8.1% APY. Just use that link down below, or again, go to stocksurfast.com/Moomoo. You have less than a week here, guys, to get your stocks. The clock's ticking. Get on it. And with that being said, cheers. I'll catch you guys in the next one.